is snitching? Like, because I had a situation and I want to know like what is your idea of snitching in? Because basically time ago, I was in a situation back when I was in my wild days, and basically
Kofi was on the streets.
Yeah. So long story short, somebody got fucked up, and I was there.
Bad though.
Yeah, it was.
And it depends on who as well.
Yeah. So let's just say now, before I give too many details without knowing, let's just say now the situation's been arised, and the main person who's obviously involved, obviously man's there, man's witnessing that. Now I've been questioned, innit?
By the feds.
Well, yeah, let's just say feds. So then obviously...
Let's be specific. Like, it matters. Like, it matters still. It matters. Who investigated you, bro?
Okay, yeah,
who was asking questions?
Feds, yeah.
Police, yeah?
Cool. So let's say now, these feds are now asking questions, innit? But what I know from already is that the person who already done his thing has already owned up. And I was like,
And you know this?
Man knows this.
Okay.
So...
Through who though?
Through that person.
Ah, cool.
So all I'm saying is literally like, well, bruv, is what it is, innit? Like, if that's what you got told, that's what you got told. Is that snitching really? Because Manny said nothing.
So wait. Be specific. So they said to you, he gave himself up.
Yeah.
But did you hear it from?
I heard it from
him as well.
Him as well. Yeah.
And from them.
Okay, cool.
So
were you cool with it done?
Oh, of course.
Yeah, that's your people's. Yeah.
Yeah. That's
and then
people's.
then what was your response to when they said, he's already given himself
I was just like, shh. That nigga said that shit. Then, alright, cool. That's it. Like,
that's what you said, yeah?
That's what I said. I was like, if that's what you got told,
what was they asking?
You got told. They were just like, alright, well, what else happened? And who else was involved?
And they know that you was there.
Yeah.
They know you was there.
They know I was there.
So they're just asking for more information.
But I'm just there like, listen.
Yeah, don't say that.
All I said was, if that's what you got told, that's what you got told, innit?
Yeah.
So back in the day, I got told that, nah, bruv, you must snitch a thing. I was thinking, wait, I snitched? I was thinking
shit, fam.
Because I was even thinking, I was like,
because he got bagged, didn't it?
Yeah, it's because he was there, and then that guy ended up.
Well, that's the thing, because I'm like, bruv, like, I play by your role as well, innit? Like, you told me what one, cool, man's going in there like, yeah, this was going on.
Yeah.
So then when you're telling me...
When you say you witnessed it...
Yeah, that's too much details.
No, I'm not gonna bait the thing.
Okay.
But you was in the know about what was gonna go down before it happened. So you didn't just witness it.
I didn't know it, really.
But you knew there was beef. And you knew there was gonna be an altercation. You knew it was gonna be on site.
If you didn't know, you had it in your chest.
Kofi,
you had it in your chest.
You're allowed to say no comment.
I mean, Ben, a lawyer now. Like, what's going on here?
My brother's a paralegal. He did law.
Solicitor Ben.
What does that make you, Ben?
A junior paralegal. What's going on?
Paralegal Ben.
I mean, honestly, like
support them.
No, but yeah. Obviously, I kind of had a gist. Something would have gone down.
Yeah.
So I'm like, obviously, again, seeing how the situation plays out. It played out. Cool.
Things
shit
happened. Yeah, man got brash.
Down the line, we see now shit's getting brought up again. So now when I find this out, I'm like, oh, raw. Cool. Say no more. I know how the situation was scoped out. I know who was there, who wasn't. I know what was said. I know what was done. So then when I get told and I get questioned, I've already been pre-told information. Like, listen, they already know what I want. Like, man's already said.
Please say that though, even though they don't have nothing.
No. That's what they said. And I know that normally they would do that.
Said.
But my people said that as well.
Yeah,
so
that's
like,
the vital information.
That's the vital information. If I know what my peoples have said, I'm like,
then you know how to play the game.
It's not gonna help. It's not gonna help you if the police tell you that they know and that they're telling the truth, and your people are telling you that they told them.
Yeah.
If you were just gonna go in there and be like, no, that's not what happened.
Yeah.
I'm
basically shaking my own self.
Exactly. You're gonna make it worse for yourself, and you're gonna exacerbate the situation for everyone.
So I don't say nothing.
Yeah, so just don't give no information, bro.
No, I don't think so. If
incriminate yourself.
If I was in your situation, and judging by what you said like you said too much anyway, low key. But you said enough, if that makes sense.
Like it was. That's the thing. Like, that's why I was contemplating. I was like, was that really snitching though? Because I'm looking at it like, man, I did say what I didn't need to say, but it wasn't like it wasn't necessary like that. Man just said, listen, if you got told what you got told, that's what you got told, innit? That's literally all I said.
That's what I'm saying. You said too much. You said too much, but enough, if that makes sense.
In a way, innit?
In a way. You didn't have to say that, though.
It's a delicate situation.
Yeah. I was young, though. I was trying to play it off like...
You could just say, listen, I didn't see that.
Yeah. Oh, is that what happened? It's news to me, but cool.
Yeah.
I didn't see that.
Do you get me? But you don't have to say... Just say no comment, bro.
You know what's mad? You know what's mad?
I agree with that. You can feign some ignorance. You can be like, I was there, but I wasn't really clued into everything that was going on.
Exactly, bro.
But at the same time, it's a difficult situation, and I don't honestly think that what you did was that bad because you're not obstructing justice in the police's eyes. Like,
I was literally playing the cards I got dealt.
You know, but Judas is. Sorry to cut you off.
I understand why Bridges had a problem though.
I think
Them man.
I may be offending here. I don't want to.
Yeah.
But I may be offending you. But I think you have a different perspective of things like that than us.
Not true.
I don't know what type of friends you have in it. But if you know the type of friends you have and you know what they're about, you just automatically know, like, listen, like, if things go down,
Don't say nothing.
you ain't
bro.
saying nothing.
Facts.
You get me? Because, like, not even the snitches get stitches thing. That's just how it is. You get me? Like, no one's saying nothing. Like, more time, you've got your alibi straight.
Yeah. Whatever situation you're in.
You get your alibi straight, and no one say nothing to the police because, like, sometimes what the police do is they try to basically make you incriminate yourself in it.
Facts.
So they'll say certain things,
But that
go on.
No, I was gonna say, but that's where I think you had the difficulty because I get like. By the way, no worries about worrying about offending me because it's not offensive.
Cool.
But if it's a precarious situation because if he obstructs justice or that can incriminate him further.
Yeah, true.
So it
But
can be
even if it did incriminate you further, you've now got a decision to make depending on what your relationship is like with your boy. You get me? If you're both on that type of stuff, then you already know what the rules in it. Like, listen, no one's snitching.
Yeah, exactly.
If you get bagged, you're gonna hold that. You get me? But if you're not on this,
You're gonna hold that.
listen.
bro.
If you're not on this, and you're justice rules. You get me?
Yeah.
Then like do whatever you have to do, but just know that you're gonna have that sort of outlook from other people,
From
and you can't go back to that type
Can't
of
go back,
circle.
bro.
Yeah.
So you just need to know what step you're gonna take and what comes with it.
That brings me
Like-
to my next question then.
Go on.
So in this day and age that we're living in now, our age, innit? Like, if man that you knew was in a situation and you just happen to be there, you ain't see him in a
You
minute,
listen to this,
and you're just there, like, just catching up, all of that. He is part of that life, so obviously you don't see him often.
So you know he's part of that.
You know it, but you're not often there because you know that that's his situation.
That's his pattern, yeah.
But let's just say that time now you've met him, that shit has gone down.
He gets into fuckeries.
So, let's say a situation arises. What you man do now in this day and age?
And that's mad, because I had.
You got a lot to live for now.
I'm gonna ask you a question as well because I had this conversation with a few of my guys a while ago.
All right.
And we had the conversation of what was it? It was the 6ix9ine situation happened, innit? And then the man was talking about it like, oh, alright, cool. Like, in that situation, what you doing if man them do something mad, but you had no idea what was going on? Like, are you gonna snitch, innit? Like what's gonna happen? And man was just like, listen, bro, if you bring a knife around me, bro, and not tell me it's around me, bro, and go do a mazzoline, I'm saying I didn't do it, innit? It clear as day.
Yeah.
And if I'm gonna make it very obvious I was not involved in it. I'm gonna let you know because do you get where I'm coming from? Like, that's mad, fam.
That's crazy, and things like that. Yeah, you can still get bagged even though you wasn't involved.
Exactly,
because,
like, bro,
because you're trying to say you wasn't involved, but by you saying that, it doesn't prove. It implicates you more. Do you get? Because
But
you say you're not
but
involved.
you don't want to snitch.
You don't want to snitch.
Exactly.
You get me? So you say
So you man ain't snitching in this day and age. Like, you man ain't on that.
No, I'm not. I'm not snitching.
I won't snitch, but I won't put
there's a
myself
lot of
in the-
delicacies. But
Yeah, man, I won't put myself in a position
I don't want to
to-
put myself in a position.
How
where
do you do that without snitching?
Bro, I know my people, bro. I know my circle in it, and I know the type of people I chill with. If you're on that sort of stuff still,
No.
there's
You're changing
only-
the question. You're changing the question.
What do you mean?
The
I'm
question
saying, what
is,
if you
you
still
are
in that
around a nigga
situation?
that's on stuff, bro?
Like, what are you actually doing? Fiction you? Like, what are you
So
doing?
and he hasn't done anything yet, or he has done something.
He has. And you're there.
Yeah,
And
he's
now
done.
you're
He's done
questioned.
it now. Yeah,
And what you got to live for now, this ain't like the 14-year-old or 13-year-old that you was, the lifestyle you was in beforehand. Now you got a lot to live for. What are you going to do? That is the question that I'm asking now.
Like I said, I'm making it very clear I wasn't involved.
Yeah,
And-
I'm doing that.
well,
I'm
yeah,
making.
but
I'm
do
not
you get
like
me?
I'm not involved.
Period,
you
bro.
get me?
I'm not snitching, but I'm making it very clear I'm not
the
there, bro.
levels then, because I was prepared for this answer as well. But if they tell you, well, now, because of that, if you don't want to cooperate, but you're going to be facing 5 to da-da-da, or you're going to be facing so and so,
What do you
so
mean
and
if you
this.
don't cooperate?
If you don't cooperate, like, listen, they need information. Let's just say now we've got a little evidence against
a lawyer,
you.
fam.
Did you
Yeah, I'm getting a lawyer patterning
I'll
up.
get a lawyer if I have to. Listen, if I have to do something small, I'll do it.
did you
But
have-
I ain't taking the charge like I was involved.
Yeah,
fam.
exactly, bro.
Yeah,
It's
man,
not
I ain't
happening.
taking the charge like I was
Because the
involved.
thing is if you've got an alibi and you say like this is what was going on,
I'm
and
getting bent. That's what I'm doing.
if
Paralegal Ben.
if you pull the situation where you're like, okay, yeah, I was there, but I wasn't clued into what was going on. I just saw things unfold, and I don't know why, and you can so basically, the facts are there, but like you avoid giving them any reason to research motive for the guy, or all of that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
You basically, what they know, you kind of just say, oh, I didn't know as much as you. Yeah, I saw it happen, but you clearly know more than me now because you're investigating.
How long does that go on for?
But the thing is
How long? Can you
how
keep
tough
playing
you work
card?
that, innit?
I'm gonna say it.
Well,
I'm
you can
legally
forever.
registered
You
as
can
white.
just be like, if it's the one of if it's the one event that happened, I mean, it's difficult because the police are really working against you in that situation, and that's what's bullshit. But like, honestly,
You man need to. Sorry to cut you off.
No,
No, you finish.
I was just gonna say, like, if you have your story straight, you can stick to that story and be like, listen, I already told you. Like, I didn't know what was going on. Yeah, I was there. Yeah, I saw it happen. But that's all I know.
And also remember, in the court of law, yeah, you're innocent until proven guilty. So it's up to them to prove that you've done it. So they can hold you, they can threaten you with certain charges, yeah. But a lot of these are tactics to make
It's
you break. But
tactics.
wait,
Big fact.
they can hold you,
Facts.
they can hold you in the cell, they can hold you, like, they can give you probation, all of that.
Yeah.
But if they have a time period to prove that you're guilty in it,
Facts.
if they don't do that, cases get
And
dropped.
it's never, and
So
it's
it's
never
up
about
to you to kind of firm it,
facts.
like firm it, innit?
hold
like,
it. If
firm
they
it.
tell you, oh, give me 5
just
years,
keep
cool.
your head down.
Give me 5. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because it's all about what
As
they
long
can
as you-
prove.
as
It's
long
all
as
about
you-
what you can
as long
prove.
as your
bro.
story is listen, I'm not involved.
You know
But
what's
if
funny?
you do what you have to do, I'm gonna do what I have to
You
do.
know what's funny?
Facts,
Did
bro.
we always know this growing up? Like, it wasn't until recently that you probably knew this, though, wasn't it? Not
No,
recently.
but I done like
What the
citizenship
what?
and that.
What?
So I was-
What?
Well, because in my head, I always kept thinking, how long do you do no comment for? Because I always kept on thinking it's also like a conscience game. Like, oh, I don't have a good conscience with this guy. But then I realized over time, like, especially even just shows that we watch, bro. Like,
Yeah, I
how-
learned that shit through like films and
studied
Netflix.
some-
Oh,
I
like
studied
power
that.
on
I
that.
studied
Like, man be like,
some-
until man actually has this, Sax can't put you in the game. Like,
Yeah,
you can't say, listen, this guy's guilty. Like, you have to let him go.
Yeah.
And I used to
Kofi
think
in
that.
the interrogation room, you ain't got shit on me.
That's the
I've
funny
seen
thing.
films like this.
Yeah, because I used to watch that and used to watch The Wire and that. I'm like, once like, listen, I'm gonna tell you this now. Suck my dick. I'm like, yo, you ain't meant to be saying that, G. Like, I used to think you're worse than it, but then I realized,
Bro.
no, you can.
It's a game, bro.
Obviously, it's rude.
No,
But it's a game,
It's
innit?
a game. It is a game.
It's a game, bro.
Because they're trying to play you for information.
And
That's
if
mad.
you,
That's
if
what
you
man
already
said,
haven't got a record,
Yeah.
it's way harder because they ain't got
Come on,
nothing. They
bro.
have to build
Yeah,
something from
exactly.
scratch.
I'm
And-
not
and
involved.
they-
I worked up.
And they
You get me?
They can't even threaten you with the record at that point. They can't say we're going to give you this, we're going to give you that. That's
No
literally
grounds.
that is them panicking, and that's
Yeah,
the
that's
last,
just words.
That's the last thing they have. So they're
Big
going to throw
facts.
they're going to throw that at you, being like, here's the consequences.
Yep.
Of, but the thing is by doing
Nah,
things like that.
I'm sorry, we can't call you boy, you call Ben anymore, bro. This guy is spitting some shit today, bro.
He's
Like,
spitting that.
spitting
Ben's
that
spitting that game.
There's a film that
Talk to me.
there's a film that came out recently with Lakeith Stanfield,
Yeah.
and it's called Judas and the Black Messiah.
You seen it?
I haven't seen it yet.
Okay, 'cause
but
I've been
I
knowing about that for a minute.
I really want to.
Yeah, it's
but
looking powerful.
It's that situation of
He was an infiltrator.
the guy that Lakeith Stanfield played. He was implicated, and they kind of he was implicated in something else actually. But the
Actually,
point-
wait, please,
you
for
know
our
the story
viewers,
about
yeah.
it?
Wait, please give us a description of that beautifully. For the viewers who don't know what you're talking about.
Okay,
'cause
so
that film is powerful.
it's a
still.
film. What state is it in? Is it in Illinois? Is it Chicago?
Chicago.
I think it's Chicago. But it's essentially, it is to do with the Black Panther Party in the 60s or 70s. And essentially what was happening is there's a character, I can't remember none of their names, but
But I know Fred Hampton is obviously the main figure.
yeah. So
Yeah.
there's Fred Hampton. Wait, is he the guy played by
Daniel Kaluuya.
Daniel Kaluuya, okay. So he was the kind of leader of the
Founder of the Black Party.
of the
Black Panther.
of the Chicago chapter of the Black Panther Party.
Okay.
And so he obviously was doing what the Black Panther Party did, and it was about equality and rights for Black people, and it was against police violence. And you had Lakeith Stanfield's character, who essentially what happened is he was implicated in something different, and the feds, and in this case it's not just like cops, it was like the FBI or some shit, who came to them being like, listen, we're gonna give you this time and that kind of time, unless you
give us some hardcore evidence.
Unless you come in as an informant for us.
Yeah.
And what ended up happening is he was sent in under the impression that it was, first of all, that it was just for information and it was just for that kind of thing. And I think also because there might have been suspicious things going on, according to the feds.
Yeah.
Accusations.
Yeah. And so he goes in and he starts off doing informing for them. And he's like, so this is what's going on.
Speed up, because you're kind of killing the plot.
Sorry.
He's telling the whole story, fam.
He gets sent in to be an informant, and then he gives them information. They start asking for more, and they start trying to like implicate them in dark ways, like trying to make them look worse than they are. And essentially he turns around and saying, listen, they're not bad people, they're doing important shit. And then that's where they turn around and be like, nah, but okay, listen, you have to keep cooperating with us, because otherwise we're going to say
tell them that
this is what you're doing. These are the crimes. These are the crimes that you're continuing to do
cops
by
are
cooperating.
slimy, bro.
This is based on a true story.
Slimy guys, bro. It's dark. So when it comes to they wanting you to rat out your bedroom, just don't do it, bro. If you're not involved, just say you're not involved, and that's it.
But
Don't
then
say
They don't,
nothing.
they don't care about your life. They don't care about
you
your
have to go
well-being.
further
Fact.
and say, don't put yourself in those positions to,
Oh,
to-
of course.
to do that. You
But
get me?
but to the people that may find themselves, because you can't control everything in it. Like if
No,
you,
yeah,
no,
if,
you
if
can't.
if you may find yourself in that situation,
Be aware.
just don't say nothing. You get me? Hear no evil, see no evil, speak no
But they will
evil.
be using